Hello. It's Fenton here. Let's play the monster train, shall we? We won a Stygian last time, if you can imagine that. So now it's time for Umbra. Umbra random. I might pivot into a random eventually. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I'm tired. I'm always tired. I do realise I say that, but I am always tired. So it's Umbra Awoken. There are 2 immortal trades, 2 glimmers, and an ember forge. Interesting. And of course, it's Seraph the Diligent. What you got for me, eh? I've tried this before. I don't like it. Takes up space that you need. It's kind of just like losing a space on every floor for a morsel, which is not, you know, like it's a very short-term benefit. When you summon your first morsel unit each turn, draw 1. Now that's good, because it's draw. It's fairly a sensible draw. Architect or Glutton? I'd take Architect if the cards we got given were more morsel related, but they're not. And Gorge Penumbra with the immortal trades certainly is a good start. But, you know, I'm no expert. What does non-boss enemy units get +4 for a unit draft? What does Steam say I'm on hours-wise here? 95. Still early days. Can we take this? +4. Glimmer. Is gonna deal with the priests. Not that they do anything anyway. It's not gonna deal with the Forged Disciples, but 2 immortal trades, 2 trains. I'm gonna take it. I feel greedy. I feel greedy. Just slam that. Just slam that Trials button. And we just set up on the top. Just give me a card, please. It's a restore. We've also got restores as well, so you know. Ah, we got a collector. Imagine that. Can I play you down here without dying? These are a nightmare. These are a total nightmare. And I'm sad I didn't draw a glimmer on this turn, but I can draw a glimmer next turn and be fine with it. I'm not 100%. Oh yes, I am 100% guaranteed to draw a glimmer before he gets to the top. Another train steward. Sure. You certainly have to die. And I'm out of space. So that's good. That's very good of me. So I've taken 6 so far. Probably a bit more. If I take 12 for the trial, how do I feel about that? I'm not sure. Not lifesteal morsel. We got it. We got it. It's just taking 12 for the trial is less than optimal, of course, as it so often is. It was a risky trial. I did know that going in. Probably should not. Probably should have done that first. You know. It's always good to draw your cards first before you spend the energy on it, but there's no way we die here. 45-26. A lifesteal. 5 lifesteal, in fact, you've done absolutely nothing. We can get frozen on those, I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, unit draft. Well, I suppose we better take these first. Mind Collapse is right. It's generally an okay card to have. We do have 2 glimmers already, though. Gets you energy. Making of a morsel is also an okay card. It's done this again, where it's not giving me 2 banners. I really don't think it can ever give you the steal with the Forgotten Boons. I think it's coded to not let that happen, because that would be extremely suboptimal to the point where I would just probably restart runs. Because I'm like, oh, I can't get a banner and a unit upgrade at the same time. I mean, 5/5 is nice. It's very good. These are good stats. I just don't like the card. I don't like that it costs 2. I know that Morsel miners are 5/5, but it doesn't seem worth it. It seems like the average payout of 2 Shade Splitters would be 5/5. I don't actually know that for a fact. Let's find out. Let's try and back up what I'm saying here with numbers. 0, 4, 2, 0, 0. Okay, so that's not true. 0, 4, 2, 0, and 0. Okay, so that is completely false. Interesting to think about, though. If I were going to a magic shop, I would take it. It's just whether I take a Mind Collapse. I think I will take 1 Mind Collapse. I'll take this, because if I see a Thorned Hollow in this unit draft, I'm just going to slam it. Just going to go boom. Interesting. I don't like taking Morsel Master straight away, because the card is weird. It's less weird when you have 5 space. You take it, right, and then it lets you only play 1 morsel on the floor, and you get 2. Clearly, that's the card. But what I mean is that you don't have to play 2 Shade Splitters. It takes up the space of a morsel that you would have played with a Shade Splitter, but you only have to play 1 Shade Splitter. Certainly makes me regret not taking Morsel Miners now, but we don't have enough morsel generation as well, so I'm thinking I just take it, so that if I only have to draw 1 Shade Splitter a turn to get 2 Gorges, which is the most number of Gorges I'd be able to get because of the 5 space. So I'm going to take it for that reason. And maybe we'll just get a... Oh no, it was an Umbra banner anyway. It was an Umbra banner. Can we... Could we take... Would we take our Morsel Master here and just let the top floor do its thing? Ugh, I don't know. I don't know about that one. It's a Battle Stone, it's a Shield Stone, and it's an Eternal Stone. Does that even allow us to... So we've got Penumbra, 2 Morsel Makers is 3 units. And then the 2... I don't like it, it's clunky. But it's very good, because it's 4 morsels a turn for like nothing after you get it set up. It's just getting it set up. Four and 4. It's certainly better than this. Alright, okay. And I can do it on turn 1 as well. Yeah, unless the top floor's small. And if the top floor's small, I'll just play on the middle floor. It's not particularly egregiously bad. They've got alright numbers as well. They kind of live through sweep. That's the mechanic I was thinking about. We don't want anything else currently. Save our money for... Oh, this is interesting. Because I'd like a Thorned Hollow or something to deal with the backline, because currently we don't deal with backline. I just want a Thorned Hollow on its own floor. Large stone. Pump all the regen cards that I might see into it. But I'd also like to put +10. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'd like to put +10 on Glimmer. I just don't feel like I need another Umbra banner for the rest of the game now. I feel like that's set. Considering I took the trial, took 12, didn't spend any of the money, I'm just going to play it safe and just not do this. Top floor is small, because of course. Good. I thought I was like, if it's haste, then I'm screwed. I should be aware of that. I should be aware that that might be a thing that upsets me at some point. Yeah, again, if you're going to summon Morsels, do it first, because you draw a card from it. Oh, I've done the bloody thing, haven't I, where I now can't do this because you summon 2 Morsels every turn. Yeah, I always forget that. Always. It's... why? What's wrong? I mean, at least this isn't the end of the world in its current form. But it is, you know, it's still not great. I could do a mind collapse. I still can't do a mind collapse on my unit. I need a feast. I need a feast, if you can imagine such a scenario. Wow. I guess I'll just take 1. And then the 15 from this. This will go with 15. Do 5. If I mind collapse this, then I only take 5 from this, and then I can do 10 to this on its way up. Which doesn't actually make any difference, does it? No. Alright, I'll mind collapse this then to make sure that I eat this morsel instead. Might as well do this first. Oh, you die from that. Okay, I didn't plan for that one. Alright, I took 1. Took 1. Ugh, top floor being small, what a joke. Get rid of that nonsense. I suppose this does a non-zero amount of things. Wow, that was actually quite good. Morsel Master and Umbra is enough for now. An early Ember Cache. I do like Ember Cache generally. It's also a nice backup with Seraph the Diligent. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Razor Sharp Edge. Should have taken Animus of Will, shouldn't I? Should have taken that instead. That means I just can't play this until I've put this one down. Unless I get a feast, of course. Razor Sharp Edge on Penumbra is alright, because it's going to get a lot of health. So I can then just also make its attack number quite big. In theory. I would take it. I would take it. I will give it some respect here. This is interesting, isn't it? I don't want any more Umbra units. I feel like the Umbra floor is sorted. Like, trying to squeeze in a Crucible Collector or something is really just not what I want right now. Currently I just want Penumbra to just do whatever it's going to do on its own floor and I don't have to think about it. Because the cards we've got, especially with the 2 Glimmers, are leaning me, and the Restoration Detonation are leaning me more towards taking an Awoken unit now. But I really don't think this is that good. I suppose I could duplicate the Ember cache. Let's see what this is. Okay, well there's a Thorn Hollow. That's very nice. Let's see what this is, because you never know. This might be apply the big stone event, which I can never... Oh, hello. No time to explain. Take these and hide from me. Hide them from me. I can't afford to be caught with them now, so I'll have to come back for them later. Don't worry, you'll be compensated generously later on. Quickly now. A Dante behind an Awoken Hollow. A Thorn Hollow, rather. Can you imagine? Can you imagine such a thing happening? Right, what do we duplicate? Do we duplicate a candle? That's funny. Although, you laugh. Oh, razor sharp edge on Dante. It's going to be big. I'm going to duplicate this, because it's probably still the best option in the deck currently. Unless I am mistaken. Unless it was Restoration Detonation. In which case, whoopsie daisy. Well, if I know anything about turn ones... Actually... No, I thought, oh, this is obvious, right? Thorn Hollow, Glimmer. And then I'm like, oh wait, where do I put Penumbra? So I think actually the line is Thorn Hollow, Restoration Detonation, to get some health and some spikes, then you all die, and then I Glimmer the top floor to kill the bomb, so that Penumbra can sit up there. And that is, unfortunately, not playing the Dante's Candle, but it's still a very good line. No one wants to take 3 damage there, but, you know. Wow, just bomb it again. Fine. Well, I'm glad I took a Mind Collapse. Am I right? Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, no, I do have enough energy. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So we do... Oh, and you're dead. I could put a Train Steward in front, actually. Yeah. Can I? Yes. So we do this. Do this. Get the 2 energy. Do this. Do this. Do this. What a turn. I'm the best. Okay. Healing cards, please. Please. Do I plonk a Shade Splitter down to draw a card? Seems bad. Deck's painfully slow, isn't it? Even this takes a long time on its own. Can I have a Glimmer, please? How is the deck 33 cards? Oh, it's because I took Dante's Candles. Okay. It's not working, is it? It's not currently working. It will work. It certainly will work. Eventually. I should have played this to at least draw a card. I can still draw a Glimmer, right? Yeah, I can still draw a Glimmer here. Not quite what I wanted. How come you live? Sorry, what have I missed here? Oh, because you don't hit the spikes, because you hit the Morsel, right? Okay. This wave is also a bit dangerous. I'm thinking about razor sharp edging this. Which doesn't save my Thorn Hollow, but it's still probably a good line. And again, I'm taking another 3, but I think I would take more from not doing that. Oh, it's close, isn't it? Oh, that's an atrocious bomb. It's not actually that bad. Okay. I'm not dead, but I'm not what scientists would call alive either. This is very helpful. That is not where I meant to put it, and I'm upset, but I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. Yeah, here come the 6 excavated embers I've added to the deck. Good stuff. Wow. They were really good, weren't they? They did a lot. That was very helpful. The deck is not very good, and it's obviously my fault, because I've picked certain cards. This floor's very good. I guess we just need more support for the Thorn Hollow, which is difficult when you're also, you know. Shroud Mitosis is unfortunately not very good here because the floor with the morsels on is already full. And again, Quick is not great. And Adaptive Mutation I took recently for the one edge case that I think is any good. And now it's not very good. I don't even need Quick. I don't even need the need the Quick. I would have taken Quick for this, but I don't really. I'm not going to take this because I'm about to draw Dante. I'm not about to, but I'm going to take draw because I need to get more regen cards quickly. It's a very rare case where I don't feel like any unit upgrades are particularly exciting. Because large stone on this is not good, because it's going to clog up where I'm going to put the Dante. And health is fine, I suppose. I'd rather just take the Pyre health and be sorted. I wouldn't mind removing 2 cards, but this is not very good. This is potentially very big. I'm going to go this way. And I'm going to have a lot of money for this magic shop, because I'd like to put holdover on a glimmer, or +10 holdover on a glimmer or something would be nice. And then we'll have this unit shop ready, Merchant of Steel ready for Dante, where we can give him endless or something hilarious like that. Pyre gets +40 is nice. X cost is nice with the mine collapse, but none of them are the high rolls I was looking for. I was looking for like double gorge, or even 3 damage to the back unit when you gorge, or spike steel +1, or healing draws you a card, or healing deals damage, and you know, any of the other good. I'm going to take this because we're kind of getting our asses handed to us at the moment. I'm just going to take that extra resiliency because the deck is very slow. This is worth talking about because it would solve the problem of me not being able to play Morsel Maker and Morsel Master in the same. I'd be able to play them in whatever order I drew them. But we need +7 and +3 because Penumbra's doing all the work currently. She's doing all the heavy lifting. So, you know, we'll be alright. We'll just play it. We'll just draw good. Yeah. Absolutely not. Big shout out to the 420 gold up there. Am I right? Am I right? Okay. This hand is a bit clunky. Pyre health also, because I'm very rarely actually playing these, managing to play them. Do I take... I'm not going to take 3, I'm not going to worry too much. We should be set up on the top floor by the time this happens. Okay. What am I taking here? 15. Oh, the bottom floor is small. This is not working at all, is it? I shouldn't have set up on the bottom, I should have set up here. To give myself a bit more time to draw cards that I need to set up. Because this is not helping. Okay, well, Penumbra, you better be ready to... you better be ready to go, basically, because you're currently all we have. I'm dead, aren't I? I've messed it up. I can see it. I can see it happening now. I don't need to play that there. This is neutral in terms of what it does to this clipped reflector, but not to what it, but not for the rest of the fight. Right, I'm taking 10 there. It's such a shame that it takes so long to get these bloody units gorged, because you've got a summon, and then there's the dazed, and then we should be setting up in the middle for this reason. We can't kill the backline now because the spikes has gone like. It's just not very good. Can I draw a card, please? Maybe I'll draw a glimmer. Why? That's not. That doesn't do much, but I should draw the glimmer by the time these dudes have to do anything to me. Key taking another 12. Glad I got Firestone. Precious plating. Ow. I'm not a huge fan of what is happening here. I don't know if you've noticed. This does work. It's just... wow, what a hand. It's just incredibly clunky. But it will win a fight. It will win the fights. I just need a bit more, you know, just want to be sure. Just want to be sure, you know? Crucible extension. Doesn't really do anything. That's alright, we'll have Dante in a minute. We'll have any minute now, a Dante will show up. Engine upgrade is alright, isn't it? There's a whole floor that we just don't need. I'll take some energy. I didn't really need that, I had the calcified embers. But they take a little while to get going. Wildwood Custodian. No, absolutely not, thank you. It's fine, but no. Rooted might be alright, just... maybe. The deck's 34 cards, like, are you serious? I don't think I've removed a single card yet. Please! Please get in the bloody train. 2 magic power for every blight card in your deck. That's quite good. That will help with the regens. And the glimmer, in fact. Yeah. Right, let's spend some of this cash, shall we? And remove some flipping cards. Can remove 4 cards here at least. 2 here, 2 from the shop. The train stewards, they're just... I mean, they're alright, actually. They're probably not the worst card in the deck, now I think about it. Can double stack this, but it really is dependent on me drawing it at the right time. But 6 lifesteal is just 6 free rounds against a boss, which is not nothing. It's not nothing. 10 magic power. These are already 12 magic power now. That's huge. That's huge. I'd rather hold over this, right? Like... let's make this free. Yeah, let's make this free. And let's re-roll this, because these are good, but if I find holdover, then that really will... I was going to say, that really will actually affect what I want to do. These now being 12 restore is huge. That gets the Thorned Hollow just out of one-shot range quite quickly. I would have loved holdover on this or something. Don't really need to -1 anything. What's the best thing to -1? I guess glimmers are just generally good to play and have, right? And again, I mean maybe, but right. Let's get rid of some more trash. What's bad? A Shade Splitter's bad now. They effectively say draw 1 card, so they do have a use. Let's get rid of these Train Stewards. These are actively upsetting me. Okay, alright. How do we feel now? We got a Dante. At the start of battle, enemy units appear on each floor. I don't need the money. I'm about to go here and here, so I'm fine, thank you. Can't be taking 20 damage from this trial just for a bit of extra money. The bottom floor is small, but that's fine. We can play around that. I don't want to do this, because if I draw the unit, one of these units, I'm really sad. I would have done as well. Fancy that, eh? I drew the bad one, though. I drew the one that I don't really want to play, because then I can't play. Yeah. What do I do about that? Nothing? Just assume that it will be fine without it? What's better here, this or this? I think this, because it gives you 2 stacks of spikes eventually. Great combat for the glimmers, by the way. Like, just top-notch stuff there. I have once again been carried. Do I want to draw this? Like, almost certainly yes. Six lifesteal up here. Does that win? What's the boss? Don't remember. Does my Umbra get 1 shot? Do I want 6 rounds of lifesteal? I think it's fine. I got the excavated embers as well, right? Got 6 of them in the discard pile. Yeah. It's the sweep one. I drew a mind collapse, it turns out. And I've drawn another immortal trade. Do I need to take 3 here? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. You do 11. 10 rounds of lifesteal. I got 11 rounds of lifesteal. How'd you like that? Dante, no. Dante, no. Wow, that actually went down to 94. Good. Dead. No, I'm taking 6! Because apparently I can't draw any more than 1 excavated ember out of bloody 20. What a joke. What a joke. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. The sacrifice on the right turn get us what we want? It doesn't, does it? Because this is 1, penumbra is 3, and we're already 1 space over, so it doesn't help. Don't need any of it. The deck is thick. It's a thick boy. Yes, I have gendered my deck. What of it? I'm just thinking if I want to high roll this, but I don't think I do. I think I'd rather high roll the Merchant of Steel. Endless. Plus 25. Certainly makes me more likely to get a bunch of razor sharp edges on you, which is nice. I could endless the Thorned Hollow. Now, I had an interesting question last time, which was incant is an enhancement. If an incant buffs you, it's an enhancement. So if the unit is endless and you resummon it, it's like it never died. But I don't know if that's the same for the Thorned Hollow, and I don't know if I want to find out. But equally, I've got 430 gold and nothing else to really do, except for maybe give it plus 25 anyway. Which certainly helps. When this unit dies, return its card to the top of the draw pile. There's no way, right? Because Spikes is a buff, so Spikes will go. Whether it keeps all of its max health is another question. Like, if it dies, you get another 40 max health when you summon it. It's a trigger. Summon is a trigger in the same way that Incant is a trigger. Can be silenced, even though you couldn't silence an unsummoned unit, but still. It's purple, so it's a trigger. Incant is a trigger, and the triggers count as enhancements. It's not worth it. Like, I know, just theory crafted the whole thing. I could give him Phosphor Spikes as well. I don't really think I will. I could give him an extra multi-strike for some reason. Well, I guess Dante's getting a plus 25 as well. Unless... unless... No, I'll give Dante the plus 25 so that I can play the razor sharp edges on him. It's just... I can give him damage shield too, just in case some sweep nonsense shows up. He's got 35 health now. This was not the best unit shot. I appreciate that. Giving him multi-strike 1 is not as good as giving him a plus 10. I really would have liked to have found a plus 10 in there. It's funny, I do actually think that Shade Splitters are the worst card. Emberforge also might be the worst card. I'm going to remove 2 Shade Splitters. I'm going to keep the rest because it's Seraph the Diligent, so I am going to keep them. I think. Let's get the deck to under 30 cards and then we'll take it from there. Alabaster Guardians have Spell Shield 5. I don't give a single crap. Top floor is small. Interesting. Interesting. It's fine. It's actually a pretty good draw here. Because Thorned Hollow, Restore, Engraft. Oh, I've only got 3 energy. Well, oh no, the Engraft gets you energy, of course. Yes. Thorned Hollow Dante is a good start. This gives me an energy, and then I can do this and this. I did not mean to play that there. I meant to play that down there. Is that worth restarting? No. I'll just suck it up. Just suck it up. Can't just restart fights because you were a fool. We drew both of the good units, although now we can't play any of the other cards, especially including these two. Thankfully you don't die. Oh, it's clunky, isn't it? It's clunky. I gotta take energy here from this fight. Because space doesn't help. And draw is, you know, it's no good drawing cards if you can't play them all. This one. At least I minus one to that, you know? At least I had the forethought to do that. Also, you're not dazed, so this doesn't take forever to get going. Dead. I'm taking a bunch from use twos. And probably from you, because I'm about to encamp the hell out of you, but... Is it worth shade splitting here? Playing a shade splitter to draw other cards? Probably not. But then I don't have any other... And I'll play one. I'll play one. Okay. I mean, I guess that was fine. I guess I can play the other one, seeing as I drew a 0 cost card. Oh, it's only the first time I've returned, of course. Well, fine. Fine. Whatever. Just take a bunch of armor, pal. I don't care anymore. I got 65 Pyre health. Wow, you just like armored the floor, the whole, like every single bit of it. Every single bit of it, you just went, yep, I'm going to give you a load of armor. I'm not dead from this, am I? I bet I shouldn't be. Thankfully, I only take 9 from you and not any more. You're close to being dead as well. This seals it. Backline is a problem, currently. As it so often is, am I right? Eh? Yeah, just give him some extra armor. Great, really good stuff there. Well, Precious Plating has saved us so far. We are now into the 40 health that it gave us, so I suppose that was lucky. I think I need holdover on the razor sharp edge. Okay, those are cards. You're gonna kill me. No. The deck is very strange, which is code for it not being very good. I cannot kill double heavies. Play this for 0 to at least only take 12 from you, only. I better draw some cards, I suppose. I really want that razor sharp edge. Ah, how could you do that to me? I can kill backline. Backline's fine. It's the heavies. I just can't deal with them. You're also annoying me. Oh my god, it's so poor. Where is this razor sharp edge, for the love of God? How many more cards do I need to draw before I at least get an extra 60 damage on the bottom floor? I mean, that rhymed and I'm upset about it, but We're done, right? We're done here. We're done here. Just make sure I've not actually died to you. No. Oh god, I have! Ah, sugar. I don't remember if I had any cards in my hand that could have helped with that. What a fiasco. What a general fiasco that was, eh? Okay, well. I suppose just put it out of his misery. Alright, so we learnt that Morsel Maker, Morsel Master, Penumbra is just too slow to get anything done. I wonder if I would have been better off getting the Morsel Master on its own and manually playing the Shade Splitters, which would have also drawn me more cards, and summoning the Morsels manually, which would have drawn me cards, admittedly, and it would have meant that I didn't have to faff around with space. I would have just always had it ready. Yeah, I should have done that. I think that's an important lesson there. That this and this is just too slow. It's 3 energy. You need to draw them in exactly the right order. Unless you take space. Like, it would probably work with Architect Penumbra, but why are you taking Architect Penumbra if you also want to get 4 Gorges every turn? It's very strange. Well, that's fine. I don't mind losing a run if we learn something. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, click the like button to let me know, or leave a comment. And if you want to see more daily Monster Train, then make sure to subscribe and you'll get that. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.